should talk to Hytham about my next targets. Hey there! How are you?
You and Petra chasing a white elk in the woods high as wispy clouds, my God! I could barely breathe for laughing.
I brought something for you.
I could really use this. This will help us. I'm looking for this. Excellent. I'd pay well for this. I knew I could count on you. Bringing me this would be helpful. We always have need for this. I could really use this. Nothing else?
I have to go. See you soon.
Until next time.
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
Just came to give you a kiss.
How's...
I want to see the Alliance map. I have checked. I should go.
Forungur okkar frækin.
Off we go! Can't raise the sail here. Need to row our way out. Let's have a song. Sure. Need to cloak myself here. seat of King Alfred's power. The seat of King Alfred's power, where hog shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aelfirth? He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Even the mighty fall.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the... Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
I have nothing for you now, but I will...
The mighty fall. And God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor, well versed in the Bible.
Do you have a moment to speak of our Lord and Saviour? Jesus, the light of the world? For a coin, I will tell you his story.
Here, spend it well.
You honour the Lord's great deeds with your charity. For God's Spirit breathed on the waters, and in the Jordan River, Jesus was cleansed of all sin.
A holy river?
On the mountain, he walked with his disciples. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light.
Balder too is bright as the sun.
At his tomb, the earth shook, and an angel appeared, asking them why they looked for the living among the dead. He has risen!
A stirring saga, old man. Use that coin I gave you for bread rather than ale.
A lord far known and beloved. I give praise to such a man to keep sacred.
He rose from the dead? A nice trick, and not easily done. He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their God.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish in keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your god fears death, just as mine do. Just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this, and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has struck.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this reeve, Goodwin. Are you spying on me?
Stop her! She's on to us!
That Selwyn's got some stones on him, I reckon, now.
Goodwin gone, the guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. The side must be barred.
I'll ring the bell. Can't scamper for free this time.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side. Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man. The other side must be barred. Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
A Dane in Winchester? These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Jammed. Need to get on the other side. Interesting.
Right. Eyes open.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every curve.
I didn't catch your...
Eivor of the Raven.
Well, Eivor...
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down...
Could it be another?
He's the man. End his terror, eh?
Good people of Winchester, these prisoners, Hubert here, is with...
Aelfirth was no man of God!
Your wife is... When will your work be done, Sel? Winchester has passed...
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None is safe from his blade.
Selwyn punishes criminals, as it should be.
You only...
Can't hold out much longer.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the Quill. Show me.
a young King Alfred. Brave, like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh egg.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Bring my courage to the jump, little place. Jump, Flea, jump.
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfirth's
Very
pyre.
poetic. But he's going to be buried in the grounds of the Minster.
Ah.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum, I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Lions, eh? Well, I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious...
I mean, if you insist.
Saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Ethelbert an angel! Is it over?
If I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a chap. What will you do with...
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful.
Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Noah's holy cattle! You actually gave a flower to the princess!
Now we are betrothed.
Takes more than that. More than that. There's hosing hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you this?
Magister Batter?
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods. I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people.
The quill remains.
The decay of learning has been...
The quill pray.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he is calling the children to up.
Now we know why so many children...
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Fine.
We know some. I see you, Chuck.
The bad reef.
You hurt many people.
Yes.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Get off me, and then sometimes praying. Oh, God!
Stop struggling and give back that apple!
King Ethelred the First.
I didn't scroll enough.
Lee of Winchester.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
King Ethelred the First. Lee of Winchester.
All hail the Lord of the Saxons! Ethelbert the flee!
Do you believe in souls? A part of us that lives on with God after we die? Bishop Aelfrith's passing has made me wonder.
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
God damn you!
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
I'm not sure. Looks like an old lady's been rolling in shit with all the other ugly sows. A hog in a dress, maybe?
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
I am innocent as a lamb. They were the quill's thugs and you killed them. Wouldn't want to be in your boots.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on. Give him what you took. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get...
Go, Sunan.
Flow! 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 Everything flow!
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today.
I like the pretty things, but Magister Battus' stealing is wrong. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
Ah! There's never enough food. I'm always starving. Oh, Jesus! Help me do it, Phoebe!
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit...
A brood...
How little you know. Defend your mistress! Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters? I taught little if I...
But you can...
My order! And what...
Not there.
A non...
Goodman said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Itaque motorum. Oh. Hey! Come on, then!
Come raise a cup and lose some silver!
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor.
I sat easy with...
If the mead...
What does a reeve do, exactly? Besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here.
Well...
I must thank you before the... It must be a sour apple...
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive...
I do not believe it. Too much...
Well, you could...
If he rots...
Watch your step. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Welcome.
Those who do wrong must be punished.
Jesus would preach forgiveness!
Jesus did not live in the cesspool.